If you guys haven't already, I'd recommend turning on your notifications. All you have to do is go to my page, click the subscribe button. Right next to it, there's a bell icon, and then click on the check mark and click save. I'd appreciate it. If you guys already did this, comment down below Notification Squad to get a chance to be featured in the next video. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Osiris New Dawn. Today we are over here. Let me kill this stupid frickin' ostrich real quick. Alright, there we go. So, last we left off, we built our little habitat, which I added an airlock to. I figured it out. Everything is good to go. We can actually go in and out of it now without getting completely screwed up. I'm gonna go drop some crap in here, because I have some heavy crap on me. Let's throw the steel, the aluminum. Aluminum weighs a lot less than magnesium. And we can get this dude over here, and we'll throw some crap in him as well. I think that's all my heavy crap that we shouldn't have to deal with. So there was an update that did a few fixes, nothing crazy. We can actually use 5, 6, 7, and 8 now, which is amazing, because it sucked that we weren't able to use it before. So what I'll do is probably throw bandages, first aid kits, patch tape on 7, and potato. We'll do our map on 8. So now, with my head, I am covering up patch tape and the multi-tool. That's it. Just so you know. It's just the best location for the webcam, unfortunately, because everything else is covered up, and it's just kind of annoying. So today, what we're going to work on, I believe, is probably the chemistry table in order to get plastic, in order to make the fabricators, the oxygenators, the beds, the computer desks. Like, there's a whole bunch of crazy stuff that we can put inside this habitat. I'll show you the airlock real quick. It's actually pretty cool. So you press F, and it pressurizes. And then we can go inside, and we're inside a habitat. All these missions complete, I'm pretty sure. All missions completed. Boom. We just had to build the habitat to finish all of them. So we have this little roof. This is where we put fabricators. This is where we build some cool shit. We're going to need to get steel. I think our biggest issue right now is aluminum. I think we only have like a small amount of aluminum. Let me actually check where we're at with aluminum. Cut it out. Cut it out. There we go. Check where we're at with aluminum. We have a good amount. So what do we need to craft steel? Aluminum, iron. I think iron is on the drone, and then we need magnesium. Come here, Mr. Drone. And iron is what we need, right? Okay. Now we run over here, and we go ahead and craft just as much steel as possible. There we go. We have 23 steel, structures, utilities, and what was it? Structures? No, furniture. Chemistry table. We need 5 steel, 10 glass, which we're going to just use our nice little shovel real quick to get some glass. Also, I streamed this yesterday to beat back up to where I pretty much left off. I did have some save issues yet again, and that was because I got a new PC. And that new PC, the save just didn't work. It just wouldn't work no matter what. So we kind of beat up to where we left off, which was pretty much here. We built in a different location. The location that we built in before was literally like right over there. Like, it's not far from where we are. The area is still this exact same area that you guys saw in the last episode. We have pretty much the same materials, same setup, same everything. So nothing really changed besides the location in which we built. I also have the robot with me now. I actually transported him all the way over here. I think my spawn location is like 2k meters that way. So we ran for quite a bit. Streaming it also gave me a few tips and tricks on like how to move faster. So you press E to put your weapon away, and if you just sprint and jump and hold space, you can pretty much go so much faster than I have before. So I got all of this done relatively much quicker because I actually knew how to run and sprint and do that jump thing. So pretty awesome. That being said, we have dirt now, which means we can make some glass. We'll take this steel out of here and go ahead and utilities. Chemistry table. Oh, whoops, got to take the glass out as well. So let's go inside first, because that's where we're going to want to put the chemistry table. Go ahead and pressurize ourselves. Nice and easy. And then we can go ahead and furniture, chemistry table. So now we just choose the location where we want this to be. I'm thinking that I'll just put it... I just heard something mean. Not sure what that was. Put the chemistry table right there. Boop. Maybe it was that ostrich over there that I just saw? No. No, I do not. I want to put this away. That's what I want to do. There's an ostrich right there. Also, the music is much lower than it used to be because I was getting a lot of copyright hits on the music. It should be fixed now, but I'm just doing it cautiously. It's going to be very faint in the background. At least it won't be like in your face like it was before as well. So, let's see. So we got the chemistry table. So let's see what we can do with the chemistry table. I kind of got ahead of myself and ran outside of the habitat. Open chemistry table. So we can make plastic, rubber, soil, glass contained with water. So we can do all this, like, crazy stuff with, like, the hydrogen and whatnot. The wild fungus. Never seen any of that before. We can store inventory in here as well. What's some other stuff that we should do? Fabricator, which we have enough everything for. We just need plastic. How do we make plastic? Ooh, we need hydrogen and carbon. I don't know how to gather hydrogen. There's got to be something in here. Oxygenator. A circuit board. Jesus. We could put a bed in here. A circuit board. A computer desk, which we just need plastic for. A couch. Also need plastic. Rubber. We could do a storage locker with the rubber that we have outside. Crates are a small indoor storage container built inside a habitat. Kitchen is used to cook raw food items and boost their nutrition content built inside a habitat. We can get lithium. I actually know where lithium is. But then it comes down to wire. I have no idea how to make wire. Water reclaimer. We'll probably need a fabricator to make water. I would not doubt it. Beacon. A beacon can be placed to help track interesting locations in the world. Once a beacon is placed, it shows on your radar. You can cycle through interest points in equipping the map. Okay. Large solar panel. Large solar panel serves as an energy source for nearby structures, as well as replenishing zone for vehicles and droids. Large gas tank. We can easily build one of those. Those aren't too hard. A marker. A small gas tank, and a large satellite. And then when it comes to furniture, we already went through that. Structures, we can do hallways, barracks, laboratories, all this kind of fancy stuff as well. Trying to think. All right, so we're going to have to look up how to get hydrogen. I think that's where we're at this point. Because I'm not sure how. Is there anything at all that I've missed? Depository? I think that's just indoor storage, right? You and your droid can drop inventory off. So that's everything. So I'm just going to... Ooh, laboratory. Jesus. Oh my god. That's crazy. Biodome. We need 10 plastic. That's probably the next thing that we'll be able to build. We should build a hallway to the biodome is what I'm assuming. You can take these off and put a coupling up. Similar to this. Alright, so I'm going to look up how to make... get hydrogen real quick. Alright, so according to the wiki, we need to craft a barrel inside the forge. You bring a barrel up to one of those hydrogen containers, and then... or the hydrogen geysers that we see inside the ground... and we will be able to gather it. I don't know how much a barrel will hold, but I know that we can probably make a few barrels. What do we need? Titanium? Not sure what we needed, actually. I think it was copper. Which we have plenty of. Weighs 8 kilograms. We're going to craft 2 of them. We'll craft 2 of them to fill them up. Go ahead over to this dude. Hello. Throw this in you. And this in you. Okay, so we got 2 barrels that we can equip and easily fill up with hydrogen. Now we just gotta find hydrogen. I think there was some this way, if I'm not mistaken, like 3 or 4 geysers. Hopefully the geysers actually like just replenish automatically. Like, I know where there's oxygen geysers now. I know where there's hydrogen geysers. I'm pretty sure I know where there's hydrogen geysers. It probably is going to take me a second to remember where the hell I am. This is where we built before. Hydrogen geysers, I swear there was some over here. Just past, like, this rock formation. Which should give us some goodies. I do not like dealing with these stupid parasites. Last time we dealt with them, you guys saw that when, like, multiple of them attacked me at the same time. I don't like the parasites. They do a lot of damage very quickly. Also, I think in order to get higher level aliens to attack or higher level aliens to kill, I think we need to change that on the world. I'm not going to do that quite yet. I did make it so there was a ton of aliens again, but it still seems a little barren. I don't know if an update changed that, or maybe I'm just getting lucky and there's not a lot of aliens to kill. But, whatever. We're progressing the game pretty quickly now that I know kind of like what I'm doing. And it turns out that we probably have, I'd say, like maybe another 5 or 6, maybe 10 episodes max left of content in the game. But I'm hoping after I get done with those 5 or 6 or 10 days or whatever it turns out to be, there's a lot more content added into the game. But we can only hope, really, there. We are starting Ark up again, in case you guys are wondering, on October 10th. Supposedly, that's when the update comes out, maybe the 11th, whenever they do decide to release it is probably when we'll start playing it again. Procedurally generated maps, PvP season should be pretty fun. Maybe some basic mods added in as well to make everything a little bit easier. Hopefully this is actually hydrogen and not oxygen over here, because I feel like a big waste of time if this isn't hydrogen. All those floating rocks and whatnot. I wish there was a bit of story, like better story behind the game, besides like, hey, you're on a planet and you crash landed. So that green stuff, I don't think green was hydrogen. I think green was something else. Hoping that I think hydrogen was yellow. Not sure though. Pretty sure that was the worm that just popped out of the ground. Not going into your crater. So this was chlorine. Why is my map on 7? Okay, 7 and 8 are backwards. So we get 100. We can get 100 chlorine in this barrel. 7 and 8 are backwards. I'm finding out. So I don't think these chlorine guys just like run out. I think they literally just they're unlimited. So these were chlorine. I'm gonna go see if I can't see any yellow geysers from afar. So we know that that's chlorine. That's good to have in mind. I feel like I saw hydrogen back by my base, but I just can't remember. I think it was in a hole up on top of the side of a cliff. I think I remember. It's quite a ways away, but we need it. We need it to make our rubber. Or what is it? Not rubber. Plastic. I'm also a little scared of worms, because we are pretty much in the dead center of 2 craters that have worms. I think they are 2 different worms. I think I found that out by now. Unless the crater is just massive. But fingers crossed, we don't come across a worm today. The update also added noises to the worms, so they aren't just silent popping out of the ground anymore. And they put a quote next to it saying it needs to be adjusted. So it could be ear-raping loud, or it could be extremely quiet. Let's hope that it's extremely quiet and not ear-raping loud, because ear-raping loud is never fun. Alright, so I looked up where chlorine is. It's quite far away. We're back at base real quick. I think... Motherfucking larvae skelepod. I think what I'm going to do is make a few more barrels, actually. Since it is so far away, I don't know how much we need. Like, we're probably going to need a whole bunch more, and I don't want to make this trip several times, so we'll probably do, like, just 3 or 4 barrels full of chlorine. Being overweight in this game doesn't matter, by the way. When you do that whole jump and sprint with jetpack thing, overweight and encumbered doesn't mean shit. You still move the same movement speed, so... I could also bring my drone with me and fill him up, but he's pretty hard to transport, and he's relatively slower than I am. So I don't like to bring him over. We'll probably just leave him here for defense. So in that case, we should make a lot of barrels, which we need a lot of everything. I don't know if I can, like, unload this barrel. I doubt we can. So we're just going to leave that here. Magnesium, aluminum, and... what was it for steel again? Iron. I think we have some iron on this bad boy. Oh, we have a singular iron. So we're going to need iron, which I believe is this way. I just don't want to take this massive trip and then not get enough for quite a while. If you catch my drift. I think it kind of makes sense that I would get as many barrels as possible to fill up. There's iron just over here on this rock. So apparently all the spawns are pretty much the same on every single map, and there's complete coordinate guides in order to find most of these things. I don't want to use the coordinate guides for all of it, but I probably will be using it if I have trouble. I don't think I would have ever found this chlorine that I need if it wasn't for this guide, because it is very far away. Like, it's not close whatsoever. Alright. We need iron. Should be plenty of iron over here. Here we are. Nope, that's copper. This is iron. Perfect. So we'll get this iron. We'll head home. And we'll craft like 3 or 4 barrels. Probably do like 4. So I'm overweight right now, but see, if I press the space bar, I move normal speed. So it really doesn't matter whatsoever. As long as you're not, I believe it's 200% or 300% encumbered. Or is it 200? I think it might be 200. If you're 200% encumbered, you can't do that. At all. So in reality, weight doesn't matter too much. So right there, that's the happy go medium. Now I just need to fly home, make those barrels, and we're good. We also need a lot of aluminum, is what I was told by demo. We're going to need, like, aluminum is the most important thing in the entire game once you get into the later stages. You need aluminum for everything. You need aluminum for the steel, you need aluminum for the actual building, you need aluminum for this, aluminum for that, so we'll probably farm aluminum very shortly. One of these episodes, probably head to like some aluminum areas and just farm as much as possible. Bring the drone over there with us to carry some. Also, we're probably running out of like the food that they start you with, which means we do need to get that kitchen going pretty quickly, because if you run out of food, you're pretty much fucked. I think you can eat the alien meat raw. Not certain, though, if it has any, like, side effects. We're going to save real quick, just since we're here. Boop. And go in here. Get these barrels cooking. There's a huge magnesium farm right next to me, so I do not have to deal with that. 17 will make 3 barrels. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Perfect. Okay. Did that just bug? It may have just bugged. Or we could only make 2. We can actually break down our barrels into steel after if we don't need them anymore. We'll do 3. 3's good enough. Let's go ahead and fill up the inventories of these bad boys real quick. We'll do storage inside the base pretty soon, too. Boom. Okay. So now, based on the map that I... Fuck off, you stupid. Based on the map that I have... Okay, now it's not broken. Based on the map we have to go this direction to the coordinates 8.3, negative 2.7. So we have quite a while to go, so I will probably just return when I get there. It's not going to be too long, probably like 3 to 5 minute jumping spree, and then the same back. So when we get there, I'll show you guys. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. This is a crater. I have to kind of go through it. I don't like this. It is pitch black. I need to be over there. I don't know if this is the worm crater, but we're going for it. We have to go for it. If I had to go around this crater, it would take twice as long. I do not want to drag this on any longer than I need it to. But I am still scared shitless of what could happen. Hopefully we're good. I think we're good. I think we are good. Okay, there's no worm in that crater. That's good to know. So we're slowly approaching where we need to get hydrogen from. It's at 1810. So once I hit 10, I just need to head north and I should get to it. So pretty much now I just need to head north. And I should get to it. So it's out here somewhere. Grids are pretty hard to follow. Especially, like, you have to find the direction where both of them are going up, or both of them are going down, or one's going up and one's going down. It's quite difficult sometimes. This is like some rainy, snow, fucking crazy storm. It should be, like, right where we're standing right now. 1810. Just 1810.7. Okay, so we need to go up to 10.7, so it's this way. We still got to go up a grid ref. There's some carbon out here. It is dark as shit. Holy crap. Here we go. We found it. Okay, now they're backwards again. That's... okay, there we go. Hydrogen. There's one hydrogen crate. I don't know if we're being stalked right now. We need to be very careful. And 3 hydrogen crates. Perfect. I got 3 hydrogen crates, and then we just need the rubber trees on our way back. We do not want to go to spawn location. We want to go to... not spawn location. Actually... now, spawn location's pretty far away. We need to go back to base. Oh god, I don't know how easy it's going to be for us to get back to base. Pretty sure if I just head straight this way, I should get back to an area that I'm familiar with. And hopefully not go through a wormhole. This looks like a wormhole. That's why I'm not going to go through that. I'm going to go around it. Yeah, we're going to be back at base. We're going to build up what we need and probably just get a few things done and then end the episode there. So, a pretty productive day, though. Pretty productive. We got a lot done. Well, we got what we needed, essentially. We should be able to make plenty of plastic now, as long as we can find rubber, but there is rubber trees right next to my base, so we shouldn't have too much of an issue making plastic. Plastic's used for everything. I think these are caves. Oh, no, they're not caves. They just look like them. This might be a cave, though, right there. I'll avoid that, though. I hear... yep. I see you, bitch. An arachnoid. That one seemed pretty strong. Once we kill one, there's going to be a whole bunch more coming, so... let's keep moving. Whole bunch of carbon here. Pretty sure I live in this direction. Once I see the trees, I'll know where I am. And a few other, like, formations that I'm familiar with. Hopefully we didn't get too far off track. Ah, shit. Okay. There's also one behind us, or maybe a worm behind us. I saw, not a worm, snake. I saw a snake a second ago. Yep, there it is. Problem is we need to be extra careful with the snakes, because once you shoot a snake, the parasites come too. Once the parasites come, the parasites are what group up on you hardcore. I also think I'm pretty lost, which is never fun. I don't have a spawn beacon. My spawn location's nowhere where I built, so I can't follow that back. I pretty much have to just kind of retrace my steps, but this doesn't ring a bell at all. I think we're way far that way. What I'm going to have to do is look back on this video and find my location real quick. Because I know I did look at, like, the GPS right next to my base, so I can get my grid ref and I can follow that back home. Because holy shit, I don't recognize any of this at all. We could be right next to it for all I know, but I don't recognize any of this. So it turns out that spawn location actually does change when you respawn, because I'm pretty sure my base is just over here. I was like, that seems weird. It doesn't seem like a spawn point that I've had. Went to it, boom, right here. So that spawn location thing actually does point to where we live, which is perfect. I can head home so much easier now with that. So that being said, we're going to end the episode here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed nonetheless. We will be continuing tomorrow, probably using these barrels that we just collected of hydrogen in order to build some of the more fancier items and maybe get some cooler shit going. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully enjoyed, and adios.